Morning, everyone. This is day 2 of our Sheltowee Trace section hike from northern Terminus down into Morehead. Yesterday was a pretty hard day. We did 17 miles and made it into our camp pretty late last night. Got everything set up and I called it an early night. Last night was pretty squirrely, to say the least. The campsite was along a Forest Service road, and you got to hike a little while on this road, and there's a couple of sites alongside it. Well, as we were hiking, somebody, a sketchy guy in a sketchy car, drove past us, and he kind of mumbled something to us, and neither one of us understood what he said, and we finally got to our campsite, and he drove back past us and kind of slowed down as he saw us. He didn't think a whole lot of it, just kind of weirded us out. But probably 4 or 5 times last night, we had somebody drive past our campsite along a Forest Service road, kind of in the middle of nowhere. And the sketchiest time, somebody actually pulled into our campsite, had their headlights shining on one of our tents, and got out of the car, said something to somebody else who was in the car, and then grabbed a flashlight and kind of shined it towards my tent. Don't know who they were, but eventually they got back in and kind of reversed out and just took off. But it was sketchy, made us a little uncomfortable. So my suggestion, if you do this section of the trail, don't stay in one of the campsites off the Forest Service road. Either stealth camp or stay in one of the spots on far out that is actually kind of on the trail and not on the Forest Service road. But other than that, we got a little 8-mile push into Morehead. We're looking forward to it. Beautiful weather. And let's finish this thing strong. We've already got the worst behind us, I hope. So follow along. Let's see what we get into. Here we go. So we actually just had a really cool experience. As we were hiking along the Forest Service road, a truck with a handful of people in it passed us, and maybe 45 minutes later, they came back past us again and stopped and talked to us. It's 2 couples who are planning on starting their hike tomorrow, and they're worried about water. And we talked to them about what the water access has been like and how we've had to do long water carries. They said that they went up the road to drop off a couple gallons when they passed it a couple days from now, and they asked us if we needed any, and they gave us a extra liter of water. So we were a little concerned about having enough water between here and town, and now we don't have to worry about it. No idea if you're going to see this, but we appreciate it, and hope they have a good, successful hike. They said they're starting tomorrow. They're going to try to through hike it in 28 days. And I mean, I think that's awesome. So good luck. Stay safe. One thing I haven't really liked about the trail this morning is that it basically zigzags across a Forest Service road. We were on it a few miles this morning, got off of it, hiked up a couple hills, back down, got right back on the same forest road. Went off on the other direction, hiked up and down a couple hills, get back on the same forest road. We're choosing to stay on the trail because that's what we're out here to do. It would be a little more boring just to stay on the forest road, but still kind of goofy the fact that we're zigzagging across this road that's all going in the same direction just to go up and down some hills. But that's enough complaining. We're out here to enjoy the outdoors and be on this amazing trail. Here's a prime example of what I was talking about. We were just on this Forest Service road and decided to go up on this hill this direction, and now we're right back on it. Oh well, we'll keep going. Hopefully there's no creepy crawlies. Morehead State University and Eagle Lake. That's how we know we're getting close. One final push. I'm really thankful that I get to be out here. I've said it before, but I'm thankful I get to be out here with friends. I've really kind of dreamed and planned out starting this particular hike for a year, and it's just crazy that I've got this opportunity to be out here. It isn't really what I thought, but I didn't have a ton of expectations for it. I am surprised at how varied this trail is. We spent a good part of the first part of the day yesterday kind of hiking along a ridge, and we'd go off of it and then back on top of it. We crisscrossed through a dry riverbed, did quite a bit of walking on a Forest Service road, and like I've said earlier, zigzagging across the Forest Service road today. Here recently, we've had a lot of different elevation gains and losses, and it's tough. It'll wear you out, but really thankful that we are really close to the end. We do have this Eagle Lake right around the corner, hopefully, and then we'll descend into the city of Morehead, where we're going to get to enjoy some burgers and beer. I'm looking forward to going to Sawstone Brewing. Apparently that is a hiker watering hole that you've got to stop at. I suppose if Red River Gorge has Miguel's, this section of the Sheltowee has Sawstone, so we're definitely going to stop in there and enjoy a nice beer after the end of a long hike. So we're almost done. We'll keep pushing. If you're following along this far, like, subscribe, do all those fun things. Encourages me. Hopefully all this encourages you. Man, it is like hot here. Man, these are some switchbacks right here. Maybe hard to see, but right through there is Eagle Lake. All right, guys, we are at the tail end of the trail. We're about to drop down into Morehead University and follow the trail markers through the town. As dry as everything's been, it's surreal finishing it next to this lake. It's beautiful. Been a great day, been challenging, but good company, great weather, awesome trail. Let's go get something to eat. So the Sheltowee starts just north of Morehead, about 25 miles, goes through the city, and the city does a really cool job of laying out trail markers. They've got the turtle on the sidewalks, and then they've got these big landmarks outside of buildings. Hopefully we should get to see some of them. Some businesses have these big turtle markers. Just like that, we are back where we started. We are back at the car. That means we are officially done with this section of the Sheltowee Trace Trail. It was incredible. I'm so thankful that we had Carolyn and her husband Bob, who agreed to shuttle us to the trailhead. Even more than that, I'm thankful for Troy and being able to come out here with me, and for wives that are willing to hold the house down while we get away on these crazy adventures. Great time out here, challenging, but it was fun pushing ourselves. Lots of really cool things that we saw. It was amazing how in 25 miles, how different the terrain can be. Everything from walking on the ridges, walking through dry creek beds, up and down hills there towards the end, and then finishing it out with that Eagle Lake and walking through Morehead State University. It was great. Had a great time. Can't wait to get back out here and pick up where we're leaving off. But for now, we're all worn out, and we're heading to Fat Patty's to get a big old juicy burger, and then across the street to Sawstone to grab a nice cold beer. So if you've watched this far, thank you guys. I hope that you enjoy these videos. Please like, subscribe, share them, all that sort of stuff. It encourages me. Hopefully these encourage you. So thank you guys. Thanks for sticking around, and we'll see what we get to do next time. All right. Adios. Final stop for the hike is at Sawstone Brewing Company. Get to enjoy a nice cold beer on a beautiful day. All right, guys, we're finishing our day today at Sawstone Brewing Company. Gonna enjoy one of their Centennial IPAs. No better way to end a hike.
Yeah. It's sad.
It's awesome. If you do this section of Sheltowee, make sure you go to Fat Patty's. Make sure you go to Sawstone. You'll thank me later. All right. See you guys next time.